The guy was big, strong, insecure, and prone to violence.
Range Wilson, Fitness, Comedy, Life.
After I found out I was getting kicked out of the harem house, I fired up Craigslist to see if I could find shared housing closer to the beach. One listing caught my eye right away. It was only 1 block away from Venice Beach, and the rent was not much more than I was currently paying in Silver Lake. I made a call to set up an appointment. When I got there, it was better than I could ever have hoped. It was a luxury 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo on the top floor of a 3-story townhouse. The living room was a full 2 stories tall and included a loft with ample space for a 4th housemate. It also included exclusive roof access, where there was plenty of room for a barbecue, a hammock, and various other pieces of furniture. It all seemed too good to be true. Aaron, my main contact, told me he had thought the same thing. When he and his friends had been looking for a place to rent and seen the listing, they were hoping to talk the landlord down in price. But as soon as they walked into the condo, they looked at each other and said, "Forget it, he'll never meet our price." But the landlord had ended up meeting their price after all for whatever reason, and now they had a sweetheart deal. Even better, both Aaron and Grant, the other housemate I met that night, were established Hollywood assistants. The only warning sign was that they were not getting along too well with Sasha, the young lady who was renting the loft. I chatted with Aaron and Grant for a long time, and they ended up offering me the room on the spot. I had not met Sasha yet, but I decided I was willing to take my chances and accepted their offer. Once I got myself moved in, it did not take long for the drama to start. Sasha had a boyfriend named Ryan, who used to be friends with Grant before Sasha came between them. Sasha also had a little gay buddy named Randy, who would spend hours on end hanging out with Sasha. Aaron and Grant hated Randy. They would express their dislike of him in terms that were often blatantly homophobic. Now, I'm not down with that kind of hate, so I resolved to make up my own mind about Randy. And it turned out I really liked the guy. One evening, Sasha, Randy, Sasha's friend Heather, and myself all cooked up some dinner, opened a couple bottles of wine, and had a great time just hanging out. Then Aaron showed up. His typical workday was 12 hours long and jam-packed full of stress. The last thing he wanted to see when he got home was Sasha and Randy having fun. He stormed right past us without a word, headed straight into his bedroom, and slammed the door shut behind him. Clearly he was not happy that I was having fun with Sasha and Randy, but that did not particularly bother me. We would get it figured out one way or another. My real concern was Ryan. The guy was big, strong, insecure, and prone to violence, from what Grant told me. That was not the combination of traits that I would have picked for the boyfriend of my hot young housemate. It did not take long for Ryan's ugly side to reveal itself. Soon after I moved in, I was chatting with Sasha in the living room. We were just getting to know each other while Ryan kept himself occupied upstairs in the loft. Unfortunately, the chat went on a little too long for Ryan's tastes. He called to Sasha to come join him up in the loft in some weird voice that was both needy and threatening. I just pointed my finger upwards, indicating to Sasha that she should head right upstairs. I generally do not worry too much about the boyfriends of whatever women I happen to be talking to, but Ryan definitely concerned me. That said, when opportunity knocked, I decided I had to answer the door. Tune in next time to find out what happened when I got naked in a hot tub with Sasha and Heather. Until then, like, comment, share, and/or subscribe. My name is Range Wilson, and I'll see you next time.